My top 5 electrolyte sources to double your energy levels. I'm Coach Ábris from Demi Cycle Protocol, and one of our main profiles is doubling our clients' natural energy levels without abusing stimmies or, for example, having to artificially improve their sleep. So we do everything naturally, we boost your energy levels naturally, and we help you aid your sleep completely naturally without the usage of melatonin or any kind of external sleep drugs. But instead of talking about sleep today, we will be talking about what you can do during the daytime and how you can optimize your energy levels through nutrition, through supplementation with electrolytes. But instead of condensing all of these into supplements, today we will only talk about food. And I will show you my top 5 electrolyte sources, and you will soon find out what the hell am I doing with this knife. Alright, but start with the first one, which is a little bit unconventional, and you might have not thought that this is a good electrolyte source, because when people talk about electrolytes, when associated with electrolytes, they primarily think about fruit as a source of energy. But here we got not so juicy fruit, but here we got almonds. The reason I like almonds is they are packed with magnesium for the recovery and health of your nervous system, also with potassium for your heart health and calcium for your bone health. So of course they are a little bit high in calories, so the golden spot for me is like 10 to 12 pieces of almonds mixed in a high protein concoction with low fat Greek yogurt, a little bit of whey protein, dark chocolate, just half a tablespoon of raw honey, and then you got a sweet dessert full of electrolytes that keep you energized. So let's talk about the role of electrolytes first. So besides these being minerals that help you optimize different organ functions and health functions in your body, it also helps you hydrate better. So it pulls the water into your body instead of you sweating or pissing it out, and gives you more energy. So primarily, hydration is the driving key factor of giving more energy for your body and your brain. So we are not only optimizing your body chemistry, but also your brain chemistry, because you want to stay focused, you want to keep going, especially if you are 40, 50-year-old man, like majority of our clients, who runs a business or has a successful career, but has to focus on many things at the same time. You also probably have a family, you're great at what you do, but you have to stay focused and manage everything in between. So this is why electrolytes are key for you, right? Because a standard bodybuilding or fitness coach might tell you, okay, eat a high protein diet, optimize your testosterone, do this, do that, sleep 8 hours, and so on and so on. But for you, sometimes sleeping 8 hours is not even an option, right? So that's why we're focusing on sleep quality and the quality of your daytime habits. So this is why electrolytes are super important for you, because you can eat all the protein in the world, you can have the perfect diet in the world, you still won't have enough energy, you still won't have those energy levels that you wanted, not even if you are getting lower and lower body fat, because the chemistry of your body might still be messed up. So this is why we are talking about electrolytes today. Okay, next one, you might have expected this from me. This is watermelon. Amazing, multiple electrolytes in there. Elite for hydration, high water content, but this is not just water that flushes through your body, that you are sweating and pissing out, during the workout, during the night, whatever. Okay, this is actually providing you hydration that gets absorbed into your muscles, into your organs, into your sharp and beautiful brain. So this is why I highly recommend the consumption of watermelon every day. Not just because of this, but I could go on for days. Why it is good for your blood flow, why it is good for your workout performance, why it is good for the performance in the bed, and why it contributes to mental health and longevity. But that's a video for another day. I just highly recommend consuming at least a quarter of watermelon every day. So first of all, it's healthy. This is so healthy that even the American food authorities recommend eating it. Take this with a grain of salt. Listen to me instead. And another thing about watermelons, what makes them special, is that they are like technically a 0-calorie food. Yeah, they contain a little amount of carbs, okay, but not too much. Like you can eat like this head of watermelon and be under 100-150 calories. So the amount of calories compared to the size of watermelons is so small that technically you can say that Calories do not exist in watermelons. Anyway, I'm a calorie denier, and my frequent watchers already know this, but okay, instead of getting into why should you track calories or why should you not track calories, let's go for the next electrolyte source, which I personally really like because this is just compact and convenient. Bananas. Bananas are amazing because of their magnesium and potassium content, contributing to your recovery, nerve health, heart health, and your hydration. And also, it's a digestion kickstarter, so I usually like eating them after lunch or after dinner, right? Because I only eat like 1 or 2 meals a day. I'm intermittent fasting, right? So when I eat a large meal packed with proteins, I want to kickstart my digestion after that. So what I do is I go for a 5 to 10 minute walk and I eat a banana because it gets your stomach going, and it's just so much easier to digest everything afterwards. And it's an amazing electrolyte source. It keeps you energized. It's an amazing pre, intra, and also post-workout. So it loads you and it reloads you. So this is why bananas are absolutely recommended. Of course, not in extremely large quantities. Quite a bit of sugars in there, but to be honest, you shouldn't be afraid of glucose. You shouldn't be afraid of sugar coming from fruits. It's completely natural. And if you eat majority of your carbs around the most active part of your day, so let's say a workout, presentation, conference, whatever, wherever you have to stand and be physically or mentally active, that's the most active part of your day. So you want to make sure that you eat 60 to 70% of your carbs before, like an hour or two before, and after, so an hour or two after this activity. You don't necessarily have to slam a post-workout shake immediately as you finish your workout. Actually, that's not that good for your digestion, but about an hour, like half an hour, or maybe 2 hours after that, you can definitely blend in a banana to your protein shake. It won't hurt you. On the contrary, it will help you reload your muscles and hydrate you like crazy. Okay? So this is why I absolutely love bananas. All right, let's talk about my favorite nighttime electrolyte, the Himalayan salt. So besides this, making every food just immediately tastier that I do, this is amazing for preventing nighttime urination. And this is no joke, guys. So for majority of my clients who are usually like mid-40s, early 50s, this might start being a problem. That you have to wake up frequently during the night, your sleep is messed up, your restfulness is completely all over the place in the morning because you have to wake up to take a piss so often that it's kind of annoying at that point. So how you can improve that is that you just have a little bit of this primarily sodium source, pink salt, so Himalayan salt, and this actually pulls in the water to your body and you won't wake up pissing. But another thing is that sodium is not the only mineral or electrolyte that it contains. So plenty of chloride ions, also calcium, potassium, magnesium in there, so definitely recommend it. Okay, just make sure that you stay within the healthy dosages. So, and it varies from person to person. I think I don't really take more than 5 grams of sodium per day, and for some people it might be extremely high, for some people it still be on the lower end. So it depends on many different personal factors. So take this at your own risk, but I found it to be helping a lot. Also before workouts. So an amazing pre-workout concoction or mix that I like to do is, first of all, eating a high protein, high carb meal because I know that I will need the energy, I will need to get the mojo to get that workout going and spinning. And after that, what I'm doing is for dessert, I eat watermelon or a watermelon-based recipe, which I will soon show and share with you, because I have a lot in my pocket and I don't want to leave you guys out of the fun. But another thing is that after that, I eat or drink at least half a liter of water, a shot of espresso, and just a little coffee spoon or half a coffee spoon of Himalayan salt. It gets me going like crazy. So the pumps on watermelon, carbs, sodium, and a little bit of caffeine is amazing. If you're over 40, you might skip the caffeine part or just take it like in a very moderated way. You want to take care of your heart health. Okay, and finally, I wanted to show you something. Limes. So number 5, my number 5 favorite electrolyte source is lime. Not primarily because it's full of potassium, So again, it contributes to your heart health and other electrolytes as well, which keep you pumped, keep you energized, and it's just amazing. But whenever I'm intermittent fasting and I don't want to overload my digestive system with the large lunches I'm having, so before that, I just drink a certain type of lime water. I can show it to you what I'm doing. So this is why I have this knife over here. So I just slice one of these beauties in half. Okay, this is a quite massive one. So I slice it in half just casually, and I grab a glass, elegant, gentlemanly wine glass. I just squeeze it in. By the way, squeezing limes is a great grip strength exercise. So you can see the forearms strengthening up, right? To be honest, like the first muscle that everybody notices on you, so your colleagues, business partners, women particularly, is your forearms. So no one cares about how big your biceps is if your forearms and your grip strength is weak, right? And also the handshakes. That tells a lot about your first impression, how strong your grip and your handshake is. So just practice squeezing those limes every single day, and squeeze it out fully, so like from multiple directions, right? So you want to make sure that, okay, you squeeze it out until the last drop. You don't want to leave any precious electrolyte-fueled lime juice unsqueezed. And if your verdict is it's properly squeezed, then you will grab some agua panna, mineral water in Spanish, if you happen to be into languages. So you just pour it into the glass. You fill it up, you might add an ice cube or two, and here is your morning energizing lime juice mixture, right? Why it is important? Because I would recommend drinking this before coffee, right? Why? So when you have that double shot of espresso in the morning, it drives up your cortisol, your stress hormone levels. And that might cause jitters, anxiety, and it's not such a good feeling, and it dehydrates you a little bit. So first, focus on hydration and just wait like 30, 60, maybe 90 minutes before you have your first dose of caffeine for the day. So always start with electrolytes, let those hydrate you, and if you need some extra boost, caffeine is just the icing on the cake, but electrolytes have everything that you need. So it will energize your body, it will energize your brain, and it will keep your body and brain chemistry optimized. So this is important. Knowing what you put in your body and why, what will be the result of that. If you have clarity on this, it will help you through in many areas of life. So it's kind of like it pours into other areas of life. Just like I pour the water and the lime juice into this glass, this kind of discipline and this kind of knowledge will pour into other areas of your life. So the way you are progressing, the way you are focusing on your business, the way you're focusing on your work, your career, your family, your relationships, the way you can be present among the people that are important to you. So that's why electrolytes are super important, because if you're an energized person, if you feel like a superhero 24/7 who could conquer the world right now and save everyone and just make this world generally a better place, we need superheroes like that, and you might be the next one. Then electrolytes will be your best friends on this mission, right? So, because in many of my videos I talk about what are your kryptonites, what you should not do, but I decided to talk a little bit more about what you should do and what I encourage. So definitely I encourage the consumption of electrolytes. I encourage the knowledge of knowing what you put in your body and why. So always eat and drink purposefully, right? And don't forget to have fun in the meantime, right? These are all delicious food sources, right? Some of them are demonized by certain fitness influencers, but don't be too neurotic. Don't listen to everything that you hear on the internet, right? Even just when you listen to me or watch my videos, like, do your own research, obviously, but this is what I found to be working amazing for my energy levels and my clients' progress. So, of course, I have some experience with clients and with myself under my belt, but I always encourage you to, be aware of what you're feeding yourself with. So thank you for watching this video. Hope you find this useful. And in case you have other electrolyte sources that you would particularly recommend, because there are hundreds, if not thousands of them that I also personally like, these were my top 5. But if you maybe not agree, or maybe you have good experiences with any of these, let me know in the comments below. And if you have any further questions or requests for more videos, more topics, feel free to let me know. And if you want to receive daily, a little bit more personal advice from me, feel free to go to the description below and join our free community. Yes, down below. And thank you for watching, guys. Stay fully active, ladies and gentlemen. And if you like this video, please subscribe, share it with your friends, colleagues, teammates, family members, so they can also stay energetic and keep themselves fully active with these wonderful electrolytes. Thanks for watching.